This is your adorable story.
I love this story.
Crocheting isn't as a popular hobby as it used to be, but for one Wisconsin 11-year-old, it's become a passion, and he's taking to social media to move the needle and share his passion with others.
Yeah, I traveled to Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin specifically, and met with Jonah Larson, his teachers, his parents, to learn about his craft. Take a look. In a craftsman-style house in a normal Wisconsin town lives an 11-year-old with a grandmother's soul. So, Jonah, crocheting.
Yes, that is what I do, and I really enjoy it.
Jonah Larson, born in Ethiopia, adopted and raised in La Crosse, is the next big thing in the crochet world. He learned to crochet when he was 5 from a YouTube tutorial his mother, Jennifer, found. She gave him a hook, some yarn, and left him alone.
I thought I was going to have a big ball of yarn, a mess, and he had a dishcloth made. And it was pretty good, too.
Here is the hat that I can make in 46 minutes.
All right.
Here is one of my braided cowls. Here is my favorite, and it is the Sunset Afghan.
It started as a diversion to keep his sometimes overly active mind occupied. He got so fast and so good, he started giving lessons on social media.
Lots of people are asking how to use the loop yarn.
I kind of think of it as a natural talent.
But his nimble fingers can be flabbergasting to one who's all thumbs.
This is so hard.
And I've started my own crocheting business.
After the local paper ran a story on Jonah, his videos went viral. His dad, Chris. He's got 3,500 orders that have come in, Chris.
And he's never made me a hat.
Nice to meet you.
Jonah's happy to be an ambassador,
Okay.
introducing his craft to a new generation. Like the kids in his old 5th grade class at State Road Elementary.
Get in there, get.
It's not easy, but with encouragement comes success. His parents work hard to keep life normal for Jonah and his siblings.
People do forget sometimes that Jonah's a kid, and we need to remind them that he's 11.
For now, though, there is nothing more fun for Jonah than this. Now that's a good yarn.
Okay, you swear you're not speeding up that video?
No.
Those
Go
are
to his
fast
Instagram.
hands.
He went from only about like 2,000 followers on Instagram. He's got over 100,000 followers in just 2 weeks.
That's great.
Because there's an enormous crochet community out there that is just loving the story of this 11-year-old boy who now has a book deal. He's being sponsored by yarn companies. And his story, which we couldn't obviously include in this piece for the Evening News because we have a limited time, you know, he was adopted from Ethiopia. He was left on the side of the road under a banana tree. He was taken in by an orphanage. His parents were originally trying to adopt a child from China, and then that fell through, and Jonah came into their lives. They didn't think he would survive the journey home. He was that sick when they brought him back to La Crosse, Wisconsin. And he's like this mini celebrity now who's this amazing child who speaks like an adult. And I kind of said that in the beginning. He's got a grandmother's soul. Wasn't dissing grandmothers. He's, first of all, winning at every crochet competition he enters against women and men who have been doing it for a lot longer than he has.
That's amazing.
You know, yeah, he's a really remarkable child. I met his teacher, Carrie Quick, who, you know, he was having behavioral issues when he was not before he started to take up crocheting seriously, and the crocheting seemed to calm him down.
Well, you know, when you said that sort of in the beginning, I thought about the fidget spinners.
Yes.
And that's what originally they were supposed to be used for, to
Right.
sort of give kids something to focus on. But this is so much more productive.
Yeah, yeah. And Carrie, his teacher, you know, realized that he was so smart that he was finishing his schoolwork before the other kids. That's why he was bored.
He was
and acting
bored.
out. Exactly right. So Jonah Larson, the next big thing in the crochet world.
Love it.